Mari's ass. Should I say ass? This is gonna be the first time I say ass on YouTube. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Makinami, back at it again with another figure review. Don't mind the hat, my hair is a mess. So like I said in my previous video, and I'm even really considering getting Mari just because that Unit 8 bust looks so good. And I guess I kind of picked it up earlier than I expected.
My soul can finally be laid to rest. That's all time. There's a longer version of this video up on Patreon. Free money and the attention of women. Still recurring characters like Thalia, the pretty rich girl, who's a lanky stoner type that says the word light from the Universal Horror Monsters, which.
Now I got this figure on Bai. They started popping up on Yahoo auctions for kind of reasonable prices, so I guess they're kind of losing their popularity kind of early. I guess that's what's happening, because this retails for like 11,000 yen before shipping, and I got it for 9,000 yen. I was like, okay, let's get it. I really like this line from Kotobukiya, but especially these two figures that they put out this year. This goes with the Asuka final mission suit, and I already gave all the praises to that figure. I might have been too hyped since it was actually my first scale figure. You know, objectively, I do stand by all the great things that Kotobukiya did with Asuka and with Mari. They're all there as well. Mari's not just like a carbon copy of Asuka with like the same pose or like the same mold or anything. This is a completely unique figure with its own mold, its own proportions, and its own style. So we can go through all the things I like and some of the things that I noticed that's kind of different. The Asuka figure did actually retail for more than this Mari figure. And me, I actually paid more for the Asuka figure. So the first thing that I noticed with the Mari figure, like I said, is I love the base. Unit 8 is a very unique looking Eva, and it's used as a base. It looks great. I gotta say though that it looks better on the prototype images. On the prototype, it looked a lot more stonish. It was a lot more gray. And when it came out, the color is a bit different. The gray is kind of a warm blue. It's still kind of gray, but it's still kind of a warm blue. But what I noticed with Unit 8, even comparing it to Unit 2 with Asuka, the dry brushing effect is not as present on Unit 8. It's kind of lacking texture compared to what they did to Unit 2. So that's kind of a minus, considering that I was really hyped up for this figure just from the base itself. The mold still looks great. The sculpting is still great. And all the details are there. It's just that it's kind of lacking in texture in the painting department. So actually, when I think about it, a lot of the shortcomings of this figure kind of relates to the painting of it. So now that I got that out of the way, I can talk about everything that I really like about this figure. Like I said earlier, it's not just a repaint of Asuka's figure and then they just put Mari's head. No, this is a completely unique figure because Mari's body is like completely different from Asuka's. Her proportions are like way off from Asuka's. Mari's breast and Mari's ass are a lot bigger than Asuka's. And you know, that's how she's drawn on Evangelion. No, she's the girl with the big boobs.
いい女。パラシュートも。ご名答。
So the body sculpt is actually really, really on point, just like Asuka's. Really, really great. But other than that, why I felt like I really need to get this, because this is actually the most accurate sculpt of Mari's face that I've ever seen on a figure. and I've seen a bunch of prize figures and a bunch of the scale figures, and I think what Kotobukiya has done here for this, because this isn't even their first Mari figure. They've done a Mari figure before, but this has got to be the most accurate to the anime that I've ever seen. And I really love the glasses. The glasses are a separate piece, and they don't do that thing where it's just the bottom of the glasses and it's just a hole. No, there is clear plastic for the lenses of the glasses. And you know, it is accurate that she's using these pair, because she has a different pair from 2.0. This is the pair that she wears in 4.0. With the last Mari figure in this line, they did this thing where you can switch out the front of the hair, so you can take off her glasses. Here, they just have one option with glasses. And you know, I'm pretty sure it's because they're really proud of what they did, because these glasses, they look dope. They look great. I gotta say that the hair does look pretty good. It is not as good as what they did with Asuka with the gradation. And they even used clear plastic with Asuka, but, you know, because she's this redhead blonde. But Mari, the brunette, again, the paint, a little let down. That, you know, it's flat. It's a completely the paint for the hair. It's completely flat. Onto the other details of the figure. I literally just noticed right now that the paint they used for the piping, though it's pink now, it is still using kind of a metallic finish, similar to what they did with Asuka. It just doesn't show off as much, because Asuka, like whatever light you use, that looks like a metallic paint. Mari, it's kind of hard for me to see, like, until I got like a really big light on it. The pink also that they chose is not as much contrast as I would have hoped. The pink doesn't pop out as much as Asuka's red, and I don't know if they could have chosen like kind of a more saturated pink. It's still really accurate with what they did in the movie. I guess it could pop out more, but honestly, it's fine. It looks fine. At this point, it's just fighting against Asuka, which is on another level at this point. But I am really happy with what I got. I'm really happy seeing Asuka and Mari on the shelf together. The two of them really completes the set. In terms of scale figures for Ava, I feel kind of complete right now. There are some other figures that, you know, I'd like to kind of go after, but considering really expensive shipping prices and figure prices, and considering that I already got these two, I got no problems just waiting on the aftermarket, you know, waiting for hopefully prices to go down, especially shipping prices. But yeah, I guess that's everything I wanted to talk about this figure. I'm really excited that, you know, I've completed a set of my first scale figures. Maybe soon, if I get more room, if I get a new shelf, because right now the Ava shelf is starting to get full. But I do have more figures coming in the future. I've got some pre-orders that I'll want to be sharing with you guys. And if you want to see those videos, make sure to leave a like and hopefully subscribe to my channel, because I'm excited to continue talking about Japanese figures and the Japanese content that Bokuwa has been consuming. So go ahead and smash that like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Jane and bye.